In this video, we're going to work on opening up flexibility through the forearm and rotation, as well as bending the wrist back. And then once we're done holding the stretch and getting that release, we're going to work on training the fingers for strengthening those tendons. So we're going to square off to a wall. You're going to spread your fingers out as much as you can, and you're going to find a place, keep your elbow close to your side. You're going to find a place along the wall where you can put all the fingers and the whole palm against the wall. Make sure that that wrist is pointing to that ceiling so that your fingers are straight to the floor. So you're really in the most ideal position here to open up that tissue flexibility. Now you want to get your elbow by your side. So find the place. If you're really tight, you're going to be lower. If you have hypermobility, you're going to be a lot higher. I'm right in the middle, like a 90-90. My fingers with my palm, and then I'm going to bend my elbow and keep my elbow by my side squared off to the wall here, and then we're just going to press that forearm in, and we're going to hold that stretch for 2 minutes. Try not to let the thumb rotate up to the ceiling. You really want to keep that in the best position possible to get the most out of it. Keep trying to flatten your fingers. You don't want your fingers curling against the wall. Try not to let your shoulders roll too because of the tightness. So try to keep your chest up and relax into it. Sometimes easier said than done in the beginning. Some nice deep breaths can be helpful to help it all relax. Keep pressing that palm into the wall. If you feel like you're losing the stretch and everything's connected, you may just need to move deeper into it. So you can just slide the hand up the wall a little bit to move deeper into the stretch. I'm focusing on really pressing that palm against the wall. Relaxing my shoulder. All right, from here, I don't want you to move out of this position. Separate your feet a little bit, get a nice base of support, and what we're gonna do is train the fingers, okay? So you're not gonna have any real movement, all right? Really, we're gonna think about doing the wrist joint. Let's do this first, and then we'll move into training the fingers specifically. So you're gonna work on first contracting this area of the wrist, okay? We'll do that 3 times for a 3-second hold. Then we're going to do the opposite side 3 times for a 3-second hold. So you're going to take a nice deep breath in. As you let your breath out, I want you to tighten up the rest of your body. Draw that core in. Get a good base of support. Now, as hard as you can, I want you to try to contract this tissue here. 1, 2, 3, and relax. Okay? So it's going to kind of give you the feeling that the hand is pressing further into the wall, but it's not really doing much. Take a breath in, reset. As you let that breath out, tighten everything else up in your body and contract here for 1, 2, 3, and relax. Last one, breath in. As you let that breath out, tighten up your legs, everything else in your body, your upper back. Contract here for 1, 2, 3, and relax. All right, so now we're going to do underneath here, same thing. Breath in, contract up the rest of your body as you let that breath out. Now contract here, 1, 2, 3, and relax. One more, breath in, reset, contract the rest of your body as a foundation. 1, 2, 3, and relax. Okay, last one, breath in. As you let that breath out, contract the rest of your body and contract. 1, 2, 3, and relax. All right, so now to work on training the fingers, we need to move out of this just a little bit. So you're going to slide the hand down the wall slightly. Okay, and you're going to step away slightly to open up this elbow angle. Just make sure you're still, that inside of the wrist is still facing the ceiling. Okay, and let's see if you can get a finger off the wall. Okay, we're going to test that here. Okay, I can get a little motion. It's a little harder for my pinky, so I'm actually gonna open up a little bit more motion. Okay, so I'm retesting if I can get, so now here I can get my pinky off, my ring finger off, my middle finger, yeah, and my pointer finger. Okay, so this is a good level for me. It's challenging, but it's doable. Okay, and so that's what we're going to do is we're going to go through a series of lifting each of the fingers off the wall one at a time, and we'll do that 3 times through. And then we'll go through the opposite, keeping our hand here, and we're going to try to press the fingers. No. So the activation is going to be setting our foundation, and then we're going to deliberately lift each finger one at a time off the wall without moving anything else, and we'll do that 3 times through, okay? So separate your feet so you have a nice good base of support. Take a breath in. As you let that breath out, contract everything else up in your body. Now lift that pinky finger up off the wall for 1, and then control it back down. Lift the ring finger, middle finger, control it back down. Try not to let your wrist turn. Pointer, I have to move my hand a little bit lower. Okay, take a breath in if you need to reset like I do. All right, and let's lift that pinky finger, ring finger. What's really cool is as you're lifting the fingers, you're going to feel a need to increase that deep core activation, which is so cool. See how it's all connected. Good. Yep, and my wrist wants to turn, so try to keep that up. You can use the other hand as a support. Okay, take a breath in. Contract the rest of your body, get that core engaged. Pinky finger, lift. Ring finger, lift. Middle finger, lift. Pointer finger, lift. Okay. Great job.